Now, if you go to a football match, you expect to see the action on the pitch. Well, that's not been the case for many disabled fans who are frequently stuck with a restricted view or can't get wheelchair access at all, even in the Premier League. Now, a new government report is calling for the clubs to up their game. And tonight, after a BBC investigation, the Premier League is promising big improvements, as our sports correspondent Katie Gordon reports.
It's what any disabled fan, any football fan hopes for when they go to a match. Fair access to tickets, a decent view, and if you're lucky, something to celebrate. Wrexham has recently built a new wheelchair stand, but other clubs have been accused of failing their disabled supporters. In a new government study on stadia access, disabled fans have raised several issues involving safety, a lack of spaces, having to sit with away fans, and even not being able to see the action.
We are basically Glasschan Saloon with those football bodies and saying you need to get your house in order. You've done it in the past in other areas. There is money in football. We need to get this addressed. And if we can do that quickly, there's no need to wait for legislation to come through.
Wrexham has won a lot of praise for its efforts to improve accessibility here at the racecourse ground, but there are clubs with far more resources who have been accused of not doing enough. Only 5 clubs in the Premier League currently offer the recommended number of wheelchair spaces. Now, the charity Level Playing Field estimated that it would cost around £25 million for the remaining clubs to fall into line. This is just a fraction of the £5 billion that teams are set to share under the new TV deal and the £870 million that was spent in the recent transfer window.
Tonight, in response to our investigation, the Premier League has pledged to change all that. In a statement, they said all clubs have agreed to make their stadiums compliant with the Accessible Stadia Guide and increase their wheelchair capacity by August 2017. That's good news for Vicky, a Manchester United fan for 20 years. She was a regular at Old Trafford, but 4 years ago she had to start using a wheelchair and now can no longer get home tickets. United say they take their responsibilities in this area very seriously. Meanwhile, Vicky is forced to watch their big match with Liverpool from her living room.
Too much demand for wheelchair space when not enough spaces, basically. One of the biggest games in English football and I'm not there because I'm not on a wheelchair. It's not fair. Why should I be treated differently to anyone else?
For too long, disabled supporters have been prevented from enjoying the game they love. Now it seems the change they've called for may at last arrive. Katie Gordon, BBC News.